Hi, I'm Max, and you're watching Progress Isn't Radical Mini, a segment of our show where we talk about current events and trending topics. And today, we're talking about the MAGA Civil War. Now, I think that a MAGA Civil War is a bit of an oxymoron, simply because MAGA stands for nothing. On the one hand, they want to deport all undocumented immigrants. On the other hand, they want to reduce the prices of their eggs. On the other hand, they want to become isolationists, and then we flip that over, and they want to have a peaceful world where no one ever starts a new war and everyone's afraid of America somehow. Then again, they want to reduce inflation, but at the same time, they want to put tariffs on every single country, including some of our closest allies in the EU, Mexico, and Canada. So in short, we know that there is no platform for MAGA, right? Donald Trump simply said anything that came to his mind, and because of that, people voted for him because they can make him to be the candidate that they want him to be, because they'll listen to the parts that they like, and they'll just simply ignore the parts where they're not a fan of. And that's what creates this sort of situation, right? Where we have Vivek, one of the co-founders and co-leaders of Doge, supposedly a federal government efficiency department. Vivek stated that he liked having H-1B visa employees because Americans are celebrating mediocrity and that they just don't know how to work hard enough anymore. And this is kind of ironic, right? Because tech bro culture is very toxic. The whole point of the tech bro culture is try to get as much work as possible out of their employees. And then once they're done, they just throw them away because they're completely burned out. And people coming over from overseas who are relying on these H-1B visas are a bit like indentured servants for these tech companies because they can work them as hard as they want to. And it's very hard for these employees to complain or do anything about it because they'll simply be fired and then they'll have to go back to wherever they came from. After Vivek made these statements, Elon, defending his partner, which I guess credit to him as much as that goes, he went out of his way to go out and start insulting MAGA. He started calling them racists and bigots, and he said that the Republican Party needs to excise these sort of people from their system. Now, what's surprising, or I think what should be surprising to most people, is that Donald Trump didn't actually stand up for the MAGA, his faithful that voted him into the office, but instead stood up for Elon Musk. And the reason for that is because, just like the tech bros, Donald Trump employs thousands upon thousands of immigrants, including many undocumented immigrants, and his businesses run on cheap labor, which is ironic considering he not only wants to deport undocumented immigrants, but he's also been talking about deporting regular immigrants, as well as even ending birthright citizenship so he could deport others as well, who are actually born in this country and are citizens. And I believe the reason why he's supporting Elon is because at the end of the day, Elon owns him. Elon Musk spent $300 million in order to help elect Donald Trump. It's debatable at how effective it was or how much it actually helped him cross the finish line. But ultimately, that money was spent, and Donald Trump does owe him, which is why Elon Musk has been hanging around Donald Trump and been acting like an official when he hasn't been appointed or approved by the Senate or any other elected body. I think that we're going to see more of this as time goes on. We can see that the cabinet picks that Trump has had lately are very different from last time. Last time they were problematic, but they weren't all yes men and women. This time, every single person's either a billionaire, someone who's corrupt in some way, or someone who's been adoring and worshiping Donald Trump for the last 4 years. The reason for that is that I believe that Donald Trump believes that he no longer needs his MAGA faithful. In a way, the MAGA have boxed themselves into a corner. The reason for that is because now Trump doesn't need to get their votes again in order to get reelected. And ultimately, Donald Trump doesn't care about the Republican Party or, quite frankly, anyone else outside of himself. So he's going to only go out of his way to help people who have already helped him or will continue helping him. And voters aren't those people anymore. I think it's going to be interesting to watch where this is going and how this develops. Will Elon Musk be able to excise the MAGA bigots and racists, which apparently he thinks have infiltrated the party? News to him, they have been there for quite a long time, and they are very much so a core part of the Republican Party. More than likely, what's really going to happen is that Elon Musk is going to get on Donald Trump's nerves, and he's going to, as usual, say something stupid here or there. So it's only a matter of time until Donald Trump throws away Elon Musk. As is, Elon Musk is already throwing a temper tantrum, as he usually does. The self proclaimed champion of free speech is already banning, or at least shadow banning, radical right wing elements on Twitter, or I guess as they call it, X these days. So we will see where this goes, and stay tuned in order to get continuous updates. If you enjoyed our little chat and you would like to get more of this sort of content, please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below, letting me know whether you agree or disagree with me and where you think this MAGA Civil War is going to go. And always remember, progress isn't radical.